From Little Mac Boxing, fighting at 114 against Thomas Hernandez from 501 Boxing. You can
We are live. Here, we are now back going to the original bout, ladies and gentlemen. And while we are waiting, we have on the red corner Bentley Washington, and on the blue corner we have Thomas Hernandez. And this is the weight class for 114 pounds. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is 2-minute rounds. Here we go. Let's see. Looks like they're both going.
Come on, Tommy.
We have Washington being a little bit more defensively. There we go.
Washington definitely knows how to pivot more in that ring. Very light on his feet.
Yeah, I can see that footwork is something else. Oh yes, but Bentley is very, very aggressive, keeping his hands up the whole time, keeping his head on a swivel. There we go.
Straight jab to the body.
Come on, Tommy.
Thomas is being more cautious about. Look at that! Wow. Pay attention to Thomas there. His head on the swivel. But I really like the aggressiveness from Bentley. He is not letting up, keeping Hernandez on his toes, keeping that distance. Oh, there you go. Jabs here and there, not being very effective.
Looks like Thomas is inching his way in. Thomas is definitely inching his
Come
way
on,
in.
Tommy.
Closer. Hopefully he'll get in and get some more body shots as he inches his way in.
You know, one of the biggest things about this is when you go very, very aggressive in the beginning, it takes a lot out of you. So being very conscious about your opponent, making sure that you just come in there. There you go. That was a good hit. Oh, look at that. So I'm seeing that Thomas is being more strategic, but like I said earlier, Bentley with his aggressiveness is keeping Thomas on his toes.
Yeah, I believe composure is everything in this sport. You know, you can't really, like you said, get too aggressive or show your face too fast.
And there is your first round, ladies and gentlemen. It's very important that these guys stay hydrated. Can't remember the last time I was in the ring. Never.
I expect you to run those miles with that last kid he was talking about, right?
Those miles.
The aggressive fighter, very light on his feet. But you never know. When you get those little close inches in, you never know what's going to happen. Here we go.
And one of these fighters need to make a big power here to get them in the lead. I don't know what the judges have been writing down, but I can tell you right now, the last round was a little split. There it is. There it is. He needs to make sure that he keeps his hands up. I know that when he goes in for this strong hit, he needs to make sure that he's ready.
Tommy, come on.
Hernandez being very cautious.
He's definitely picking and choosing Hernandez. He is, which is a smart thing to do. You don't need to throw every punch out of power. You just need to make sure it lands.
There you go. You got to get out of that corner. Get out of that corner. There you go. That was quick. Quick move by Bentley to get out of that corner. Can't stay in that corner way too long because this is just a position when you might get knocked out.
Like I said, he's definitely inching his way in. So he's backing him up. There goes Thomas backing him up. Those inches, like I said, inch by inch. By as a cinch. There he goes.
Thomas most definitely does have a powerful hit. Once he gets you in that corner, might as well stay out of that corner as much as possible.
You see how?
Yeah, you see that footwork? How he inched up close? That's dangerous right there. I need him on my security team. Bentley better pull something out of his sleeves right now. He's looking really good for Hernandez in this round. Oh, there you go.
Keep your head up.
Ref is on top of it.
Come on, Tommy!
Look at that nice hit from Hernandez. That was a great hit right when the 10-second ticket went off. Look, he got some on his toes. And there you go. I love that competitiveness.
Definitely, like we were saying at the last round, Bentley was coming in very aggressive, and that can drain you. And I think we kind of seen that a little bit more so in this performance in the second round. That Ganamos is coming in more composed, more ready to, more strategic on where he's going to land and what he's going to do. Not throwing power punches at every single time, So I think he definitely, for me, took this round.
Yeah, definitely. If you only have 2 minutes per round, that gives you a whole lot more time. You take your time.
Being a menace. Look at them putting all this discipline and hard work in.
Very, very important round. Here we go. Once again, Hernandez has already positioned himself, throwing those jabs. There you go. That's very, very strategic. The advantage that Bentley has is that he does have a good reach. He just needs to make sure he keeps his head on a swivel, which I can tell you right now, Bentley is quick.
Head movement. Nice.
There it is. Bentley's live.
Come on, Tommy!
There you go. Bentley's an opportunist right there. That really does show his speed and agility. I think that's very important. Maybe we're underestimating him. This is the round to prove it.
Yeah. Bentley has definitely got those power hits.
He's not somebody to play with. A lot of respect for that kid. There you go.
Let that right hand go, Tommy.
At the end of the day, we all know that we got to make sure that they connect. The judges are counting. That's more like it. There you go. See that by Hernandez, making sure that he's avoiding those hits. Comes back to the pocket. That was a good hit from the left. Left hook.
¡Puedes, Tommy!
Brush it off. And this is it. This is the last round, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a good hit.
Come on, Nico!
Push him down and get that right.
Relax!
I think that made the whole difference tonight.
That was that one wake up.
Come on, Tommy! ¡Tú puedes! ¡Tuyo!
What do you think about this last and final round, man? I mean, I feel like Bentley came back and definitely applied a lot more pressure than he did from the second round, like he did in the first one. But Thomas, he's very well composed, and I like to see a fighter who is, calm.
Yeah, the two fighters are two different skill types. We had Hernandez over here on the meantime. He was focused, ready to make sure that he positioned himself in the right position to go for that knockout. And then you had Bentley over here driving way faster than the Bentley that I could never afford. But this guy was doing a great job, and I got to give it to both fighters. But at the same time, Hernandez still needed to make sure that he was keeping his head on the swivel.
All right, you guys. So as we come to an end to this fight from these two gentlemen, we want to thank you for putting in all the hard work that it takes to dedicate to this sport. And as we have the winner coming out of 501 Boxing, Thomas Hernandez.
Congratulations, don't let up. I'll tell you right now, that was a very, very difficult fight.
All right, you guys, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to about 3. And on bout 3, we have Eric Gomez from Charlie Ray's Boxing, fighting at 138 against, out of the blue corner, Daniel Delgado from the Red Shield Boxing.
It's very exciting. Just so everybody knows, for the record, this is the first event that we've had here in the City of Series. I think this is great. We need to have more events like this.
Ay, ya sé.
Get in the ring and throw some punches.
Get your blood shift.